So what's going on, guys? Today we're going to talk about jailhouse religion, which is a pretty popular subject, especially when people go to jail. I mean, people really hate on people who go to jail and then what they call get religion and then come home all religious or whatever the case may be. Although you do have that group of people who go home and they literally forget about religion as soon as they get home. They were only religious in jail because some people view it as protection. Oh man, but it's sad that people get that view and call it jailhouse religion just because you go to jail and you decide that you needed to get into a church or you get into whatever religion. You know, a lot of people go to jail and they become Muslim. A lot of people go to jail and they become Christians. You really don't find too many people who go to jail and become like Buddhists, but you do have those who go to jail and they become completely atheists because they feel like God should never have put me in jail and they never really take responsibility for themselves. But with all that being said, I think honestly, jailhouse religion is a good thing. Let's be honest. A lot of people who went to jail, they were completely lost before they even went to jail. So them going to jail slowed them down and put them in a position to where they had to like stop and really look at their lives. Sometimes our minds, they just move so fast, so rapidly. We're always on the move, always thinking about the next plan, always doing. But when you go to jail, there's nothing but time. You have nothing but time to think. So you need these different activities to do. And religion is one of them. I mean, a lot of us already believe in something anyway, no matter what it is. A lot of us have a thought of what we believe to be true about what the world is. That's why there's so many religions out there, because we all have our own beliefs and thoughts and feelings and whatever's deep inside of us. A lot of us don't try to answer that calling until we get into a place where we're shut down. We can't move. If you are what I will use, a Christian, I'm not going to even say the word religious because I hate when people use that word like religion. Religion is pretty much a cult. You know what I'm saying? It's really supposed to be a relationship. So when you have that relationship or you find that relationship with whoever your creator may be, you know, maybe he had to sit you down and slow you down in order for you to get an understanding of who he is and what you were doing in your life. So jailhouse religion is definitely a good thing. People get slowed down and they go to jail and it's like, what can I do? Because they're not offering no positive programs back there for you. So they see other people who recruit, because you have a bunch of recruiters back there who be like, hey man, come to church. And some people are like, hey, why not? Because you get that message of, hey, if you just come to church, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? And people go, and then that's when they find God or whatever they've been missing in their lives. You do have those people who go to church for the completely wrong reasons. I mean, that's just true too. Some people go, just to waste time, just because they don't want to be stuck in the dorm. But some of those people actually get caught in that religion too, and they actually start following whatever it is, you know, and that can be a good thing depending on what you believe. I really don't talk about my beliefs too much on the channel just because, you know, there's certain subjects that we should stay away from. Politics, religion is definitely two of them. But I always say bless somebody today. So that means obviously I believe in something, but you know, my job is not to beat religion over your head, but I don't want us to get into a place where we're like bashing people who are in jail and they actually find something positive, whatever religion that is. You do have those who go to jail, was in church every day, and the day they come home, they never see a church again. That happens. When I was in jail, I actually got to preach. I was a speaker in church. I had a good role in church, you know. Your boy was on the choir and stuff, you know. I ain't gonna embarrass you by singing and stuff, but yeah, I had a big role in the church, you know, because I was still kind of lost, you know. Christianity has always been the way that I leaned, you know, personally, growing up, you know, because that's how I was raised as a Christian. And, you know, it's hard for us to get rid of whatever we've been taught, or it's hard for us to get rid of whatever we've been taught and been beaten over our heads. And sometimes we just have to take a step back, because I got beat with religion over my head so bad that when I met my father, who was deacon in the church, like the second or third man in line in the church, when I met him, he turned me away from religion because I was like, how can this dude who is supposed to be my father abandon me, and he has this predominant role in this church, and he didn't give a crap about me for these 17 plus years or 16 years, whenever I met him, whatever age I met him. I think I met him when I was like 15 actually. So whenever I met him, and then he just abandoned me again after that. So how can I serve a God that appreciates people who abandon their children? It took me a long time to find whatever kind of religious path that I'm on now. You know, I do believe in a God. I also believe in the universe. I believe we share everything with nature. Like if you ever look into science with religion, I know people don't like mixing the two, but sometimes if we use common sense, sometimes we kind of have to, because science and religion can coincide depending on what you believe in. But just notice this: we share the same DNA with trees. Facts. We share the same DNA with pretty much every species on this planet except for like 20 something, including whales. They're not even from this planet. Just do your research, look it up. I'm just saying. It is what it is. But if it wasn't for jail and prison, like I believed in something, but I had to get sat down to discover that it's more than just believing in something, man. It's about building a relationship, you know, with whoever it is. I don't care what you believe in, man. I don't hate on nobody for what they believe. I just want everybody to have some kind of relationship with whoever you do believe, because that's what it's about. It's not about religion. It's not about none of that. It's about just building a relationship with who you believe in. Anyways, guys, that's my little 2 cents. Don't knock anybody who goes to jail, man, and they happen to find any kind of religion, because half of you people who got religion are making fun of other people who trying to find religion. And what sense does that make? Especially you Christians. Yeah, I'm talking about you specifically right now. Boy, you Christians are something serious. But I'll just leave that at that. I love all you. Don't care what you are. Just make sure that you bless somebody. I don't care if you're a Christian, atheist, Buddhist, a caddis, if you believe in rejuvenate, if this is your God or whatever. Hope it's not. But if it is, I mean, that's up to you. Just keep doing what you're doing, man, and positivity, man. That's what it's really all about, man. They need more programs in prison that can speak on positivity, man. And that's another thing about religion, like Jailhouse Religion, which I might touch on in a whole nother video. A lot of people in jail, it's unfortunate for them that a lot of programs that come to jail outside of what's offered from the jail, like the certain curriculums that the jail offers, the 2 or 3 programs, like whatever workshops, and then most of the programs that come to the jail, like from the outside, like let's say if they're doing a GED program, they'll work with some school outside, or if they're doing like a carpentry program, they may find somebody who owns a carpentry business and they may work with them, or whatever the case may be. A lot of the times when programs come to jail, they're Christian based, and there's a lot of people who go to jail and they don't believe in nothing, you know, and that's not good, because they're not getting the proper education that they need, because every time they hear education call, oh, but it's connected to with God, or it's connected to with Allah, or it's connected with some kind of religion, and people just don't want to hear that either, you know. Some people just want to get education without having to hear and God said at the same time, you know. There was a point in my life where I was definitely one of those people. Like I wasn't signing up for any class that had any kind of connection to a religious tie, because I hated God at that time. So there was no way that I was about to sign up with anything related to God, unless they were serving cookies. Then I was there. Not gonna lie, they have every year in jail, matter of fact, or prison, they used to come around and give you cookies, and you go to church, you get cookies. I was there. Yep, I ain't gonna lie, I was in them classes getting just the cookies, didn't care about the word at all. It just is what it is. Don't hate your boy, I just wanted the cookies. They had some good cookies though. They had some nice chocolate chip cookies, had some oatmeal cookies, they had raisins in them sometimes, and I don't like raisins at all. But anyways, guys didn't ask me that. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Make sure that you do me a favor and bless somebody today. Even though we're just talking about all this religion and stuff like that, bless somebody today, because this blessings has nothing to do with religion too. Look out for each other, man. That's what we're here for. Anyways, bless somebody today. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. At this point in time, your boy Tay, I'm out.